Okay, all right. Yes, hello again. And let me remind this again that let me remind that we express all our messages with to be sentences, imperatives, modals, and tense verbs. Okay. Of course, it is not that simple, but it is very complicated or sophisticated, let me say. It is sophisticated and it has a scientific aspect, and learning a language has a scientific aspect, an artistic aspect, and of course ethical aspects, a lot of economical, cultural aspects, yes. So this sophistication is what makes a language beautiful, yes. Okay. But of course, to learn something logically, we need a starting point. Okay, like for example, if we want to understand the existence, we focus on the four elements, which are air, water, soil, and fire. Yes, so those four sentence structures, sentence types are like those four elements of existence. Yes. Okay, as a starting point. For example, in this lesson, in this video, we are going to study again we are going to see some expressions. Yes, about speculations, asking permission, expressing politeness, okay, and present, future, logical assumptions, okay. And in the following videos, in the following presentations of this tour 5, we are going to study present perfect continuous, the past perfect tense, and future continuous tense, the future perfect continuous tense as well, with the verbs regarding to the future again, hope, expect, and intent. Okay. Yes, of course, it requires thinking deeply. Yes, learning a language also requires, also wants thinking deeply. Okay. Okay, trip 1 of tour 5. So we have finished three tours of Harmony 2, and we have two more tours about Harmony 2, the intermediate level. Okay. Now this trip will be about asking permission formally and informally, giving permission formally and informally, and refusing, how to refuse a permission formally and informally. For example, asking permission formally with may. Okay. Dialogue 1. May I use your phone to call for an ambulance? B say, yes, of course. Yes, certainly. Yes, sure. Why not? Here you are. These are all possible. But if you want to refuse the permission, you say not, you don't say directly no, but because kindly speaking is important. So you say, you express an excuse, such as, well, actually, I am expecting a phone call myself. This is much better. Well, actually, I am expecting a phone call myself. So it means that I can't give you my phone. You cannot use my phone for now. Okay. May I take your bicycle? Yes, of course. Yes, certainly. Sure. Here you are. Yes. Or, well, uh, actually, I have to, I have to use it to go to school, to the school to take my child. Okay, Roman number 2 after may. May I use now? Is it all right if, okay, we should say it immediately, at once. Is it all right if I use? Okay, is it all right if I use your phone to call for an ambulance? Yes, of course. Yes, certainly. But if you uh, don't want to give, then you say, well, actually, I am expecting a phone call myself. Is it all right if I borrow your pen? Yes, sure. Here you are. Well, I have to write. Yes, I have to write a composition right now. If you want to refuse. The third one is, do you mind if? Do you mind if? Again, we should articulate it immediately. Do you mind if? Do you mind if I use your phone to call for an ambulance? Mm, no, of course not. Here you are, use it. Or here, use it. You can take it. So here, no is seems strange. Okay. No, saying no here is accepting. Okay. Do you mind? Is there a problem for you? Okay. So you say, no, no, it isn't a problem for me. It's okay. No, I don't mind. Okay. Do you mind if I use your phone to call for an ambulance? No, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Here means no problem. No, here means no problem. Of course not. No, of course not. Here, use it. But if you want to refuse, well, again, you express an excuse. Okay. Well, actually, I'm expecting a phone call myself. Do you mind if I use your charger or battery charger or charging adapter? Yes, sure. No, 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 not. If you want, do you mind if you want to refuse? No, no, I don't mind. Let me delete. Okay. Let me delete. Yes, no. Okay, yes, it's okay now. No, here, no problem. No, I don't mind. Okay. No, uh, no, certainly you can use it. Okay, here you are. Well, actually, I need it very much now to refuse. The Roman number 4, would it be all right? This is the past form of is it all right if, okay? Is it all right if I use your phone? Now, instead of it, we say, would it be all right if? More polite, okay? This is the more polite form of asking for permission. Would it be all right if I used now, okay? Because of past structure, would it be all right if I used your phone to call for an ambulance now? Oh, yes, of course, yeah. Oh, yes, of course means it is all right. It's all right. No problem. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. In fact, I can call one for you now. Just a minute. If you want, I can call. Uh, I can call for an ambulance for you now. I can call for one. Yes. For one for you now. Just a minute, please. So this is most polite way. Yes. But if you want to reject, if you want to refuse, well, actually, I am expecting a phone call myself. Would it be all right if I took a photo with your camera? Uh, well, actually, unfortunately, I have to use it now. Well, actually, I have used now. Yes. Okay, let me clean one of them. There is just refusing here. Okay. Okay. The fifth Roman number 5. Would you mind? Would you? This is the past form of do you mind if? Do you mind if? Would you mind if? So we need the past form of the verb like this. Would you mind if I used your phone to call for an ambulance? No, no problem. Yeah, no, no, I don't mind. No, of course not. In fact, I can call one. I can call for one for an ambulance. Yes, I can call for one for an ambulance for you now. Just a minute. Okay. Well, actually, I'm expecting a phone call myself. Would you mind if I downloaded a document to your computer? No, not yes. No, of course. No, I don't mind. Okay. No, of course not. Yes, you can use it. I can give it to you. Or, well, actually, uh, I'm expecting a phone call myself. Now, Roman number 3, asking permission informally, giving permission informally, refusing permission informally, with can. Okay, may and the others were formal ways of doing those activities, but can is informal. Okay, informal way of doing them, of carrying them out. 6A. Can I come and see your, can I come? Can I come and see your car for sale? Can I come and see your car for sale? Yes, sure. Yes, do. Do means come, please. Do come. Yeah, do come. Okay. Sorry, but I am leaving for Istanbul now. Can I type a letter of application on your computer? Yes, sure, certainly, of course, yes, of course. Do it, please. But if you want to refuse, you say sorry, but uh, I have to use it now myself. Okay, 7. Can I send? Okay, can I send? Just this the in the models, a model, but using asking a permission. We use it for asking a permission. Can I send an email on your computer? Yes, of course you can, is also possible. Yes, of course you can. Do it, please. Here you are. Or for refusing, sorry, you can't. I am downloading a document from a website for my schoolwork. Can I use your email address? Yes, sure. Do it, please. Sorry, uh, I have to use it now. In fact, there is no need to say can't here. Yeah. Sorry, and then expressing sorry, I have to download. Okay, I have to download a document. Is enough. Okay, 8. Can I have some more rice? Can I have some more rice? Yes, of course you can. Yes, try it. Have it, please. Okay. Do it. Oh, no, you can't. It's not suitable for your diet. Can I take one more glass of tea? Yes, sure. Yes, certainly you can. No, uh, no, you can't. It's not suitable for your sleep. Now, this is also important. Why? Because these words, especially allow and permit, and of course let, they will be keys for us to understand the causative structures in English in the advanced level. Yes. let somebody do, permit somebody to do, allow somebody to do. This is this. Okay. And this is the passive form, in fact. Be allowed to do something, be permitted to do something. Okay. 9. Can I drive the car from now on? Yes, you can. Or instead of saying, can I drive? Am I allowed to drive the car from now on? Do you see the difference? Or do you allow me? Do they allow me to drive the car from now on? Do they let me drive? Okay. Do they let me drive the car from now on? Do they allow me to drive the car from now on? Do they permit me to drive the car from now on? Yeah. A is expecting a permission. These are really alternative ways of asking permission. Do they allow me to drive? Do they let me drive? Do they permit me to drive? Okay. Yes, you are allowed to drive. It means yes, they allow. Okay. Yes, they allow you to drive. Yes, they allow you to drive. Active form. Yes, you are allowed to drive it. Now, passive form. Am I allowed to play chess? Yes, you are allowed to play chess, but you can consider allowed here just as an adjective. Okay. Am I allowed to play chess? Yes, you are allowed to play chess. Just like, am I ready to play chess? Yes, you are ready to play chess. Play it. Yes, I am your coach and I give you permission. You are allowed to play chess. You are ready. Now you are ready to play. Just it is just like using an adjective. Okay. No or negative. No, you aren't allowed. Okay. No, you aren't allowed to play it now. No, you can't. It means no, you can't play chess now. There is no permission for you to play chess now. There is no allowance, I think 2A, yes. There is no allowance for you to play chess. These are really interesting and useful ways of using both to be sentences, modals, and action tense. For do they let, for action verb tense, do they let me? Do they allow me? 10A. Am I permitted to drive? Okay. Am I permitted to drive the car from now on? Yes, you are permitted to drive it. Am I permitted to drink coffee? No, you aren't permitted to drink coffee. Can I drink coffee with modal? No, you can't drink coffee. With action tense, action verb tense, tense verb, do they allow me? Do the doctors, do they allow me? Do they permit me to drink coffee? No, they don't permit you to drink coffee for now, for this year. Okay. To be, with to be. Is there a permission for me, for example? Is there a permission? Is there a permission for me to drink coffee? No, there isn't a permission for you to drink coffee. Yes, there isn't a permission. With to be, do they allow me to drink coffee with tense verb sentence? Can I drink coffee with modal? No, you can't drink coffee. Yes. Shall I drink coffee? No, don't drink coffee, please. Okay. Shall I drink coffee? No, do not drink coffee. It's not good for your health, at least for this year. Maybe you will get better and you can drink coffee next year. Okay. Permission is noun, allowance is noun as well. Okay. Permit is verb, allow is verb, let is verb, but let doesn't have noun form and adjective forms, okay? Although the three may mean the same, permission and allowance, they both have the verb form, adjective form, permissive, for example. Yes, permissive is the adjective form. But let has only verb form. Yes, permission as a noun. Is there permission for me? Okay, is there permission for me to drive the car from now on? What was the modal form of it? Can I drive? Okay, can I drive? Can I drive the car from now on? Verb form, do they permit me? Do they permit me to drive the car? Yes, they do. Yes, they permit. Yes, they permit you to drive the car. Now, yes, there is permission. Now, yes, there is permission for you to drive the car. Is there permission for me to sleep? Yes, there is permission for you to sleep now. No, no, no. There isn't. There isn't permission for you to sleep for now. 12. Is there an allowance? Just like permission. Okay, but let doesn't have a noun form. Okay. Is there an allowance for me to drive the car from now on? Yes, there is an allowance for you to drive it. Is there an allowance for me to visit a different village? Yes, there is, or no, there isn't. Let somebody do. This is really important. You know it from the video about the imperatives, yes. Let something do. Does he let me drive the car from now on? Yes, he lets you drive it. Okay, yes, he lets you drive it. Does he let me watch a movie on the laptop? No, he doesn't let you watch a movie on the laptop. Let your attention go. Okay, let it go. Let it go. What is it here? Attention. So let your attention go up, or let your attention increase. Don't let your attention go down. Don't let attention decrease. Don't let your attention decrease. Let it increase, okay? Let it increase. Permit somebody to do, allow somebody to do as a verb. Does he permit me to drive the car from now on? Yes, yes, he permits you to drive it. Does he permit me to cook a great meal? Yes, he permits you to cook a great meal. With no, he doesn't permit you to cook a great meal. Just cook a humble meal. 15a. Does he allow me? Does he allow me to drive the car from now on? Yes, he allows you to drive it. Does he allow me to go jogging? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. With permit, let, allow somebody that, okay? Does he permit, let, allow? We can use all three of them. Allow me that I drive the car from now on. Yes, he permits you that you drive the car, that close. Does he permit me that I meet some important people? Yes, he permits you that you meet some important people. Or with no, he doesn't permit you that you meet some important people in the city. Now, Roman number for expressing prohibition with mustn't, can't, may not. Yes, may not is more formal. Be not allowed, emizar, you are not allowed. He is not allowed to do something. Be prohibited, okay? Be prohibited to do something. Be forbidden to do something. Be illegal to do something. Be a prohibition to do something. Be not an allowance, okay? Be not an a permission. It is not a permission, for example. It's not a permission for you to park here, for example. So prohibition means, yes, for example, stop sign. Stop sign prohibits you, stops you to do something, from doing something. Yeah, stops you from doing something. Okay, now this dialogue is really important. We should focus on it. You mustn't feed the animals here, okay? Or you can't feed the animals. Or you may not feed the animals is more formal. May not is more formal. Let's read the alternative sentences below by keeping the same meaning above. Yes. So you mustn't feed the animals. This sentence has a message in it, and we can't also, it has the same message, and we may not. All three have the same message, but look at A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And let's recognize, let's see, okay? Let's figure out the same message in it. Instead of saying, you mustn't feed the animals, or you can't feed the animals, or you may not feed the animals, you can easily say, you are not allowed to feed the animals, okay? Or B, it is prohibited to feed the animals. It is forbidden to feed the animals. It is illegal to feed the animals. It is illegal to feed the animals. E, there is a prohibition to feed the animals. It is a prohibition to feed the animals here, or it is a prohibition that you feed the animals here. These are really functional and important, and to be, all of them are with to be sentences. And for example, it is prohibited that you feed the animals. You feed action verb tense, and you can't feed the animals with modals. Okay. So in imperative, don't feed, okay? Don't feed the animals. So we can give the same message with, let me write it at the bottom by gaining some space like this. Okay, if you want to use modals, what do we say? We, of course, make it more polite like this by saying, please, don't, do not, never, don't feed the animals here. Burada lütfen hayvanları beslemeyiz. Okay, please don't feed the animals here. This is imperative. But it is, to be said, it is prohibition that you feed the animals, action verb tense, and to be, but you mustn't feed the animals is modal sentence. So we see all the four categories in this page. Okay. For example, you are not allowed. Okay, adjective to do. You are not allowed to feed the animals. To be sentence. And by the way, let me say that all the passive sentences with all tenses, all modals will be to be verbs, am, are, was, were, be, been. Okay, actually. Okay, to the second sentence, modal sentence. You mustn't steal anything from other people, or you can't steal anything from other people. So A, you are not allowed to steal anything from other people. To be sentence, it is prohibited to steal from other people. It is forbidden to steal from other people. Yes, while I am reading this, we can also think about these ones. You can't steal anything from other people. Also means it is illegal It is illegal to steal from other people. There is a prohibition to steal from other people. It is a prohibition to steal from other people. It is a prohibition that you steal from other people. So let's remember again, imperative verbs, never be a thief, never steal, and never have stolen goods. Okay, never have, never take, never buy stolen goods. Imperative. Okay. 3, you must not hunt the deer. You can try these steps, yes, these A, B, C, D, E, F, G, these steps. For example, you can apply all of them to this sentence 3. You must not hunt the deer. Yeah? You cannot hunt the deer. It is prohibited to hunt the deer. Okay. There is a prohibition to hunt the deer. Okay. 4, you can't drive more than 90 kilometers per hour. Yes, slash here is read, we read it as per, P-E-R. You cannot drive more than 90 kilometers per hour. Drive, or you cannot drive over 90 kilometers per hour. Yes, per, P-E-R. 5, you can't carry more than 4 people in this car. You can't carry, mustn't carry. 6, you mustn't park here. You can't park here. It is prohibited to park here. There is a prohibition to park here. There isn't a permission to park here. You mustn't litter here. Yeah, you mustn't litter here. Keep here clean. You may not enter this museum without getting a ticket. You may not enter this museum, just like you cannot. You must not enter this museum without getting a ticket. Yeah, sometimes no is enough. No graffiti, please. Okay, no graffiti, please. You can't write graffiti here, or you mustn't do graffiti here. Okay. 9, visitors may not take photos. Visitors may not take photos and may not touch the exhibits in the exhibition. 10A, can I speak to the suspect? Can I speak to the suspect? No, unfortunately, it is illegal to speak to him. You can't drive too fast here on this road. 12, you mustn't drive on at red traffic lights. Yes, you mustn't go on driving, okay? You mustn't drive on at red traffic lights. It is forbidden. There is a prohibition. Okay, Roman number 5, making suggestions, offers, invitations, and accepting suggestions, offers, or invitations, refusing suggestions, offers, invitations in the category C. Okay, there are 3 categories as A, B, and C. Dialogue 6. Let's have a pizza. That would be nice, B. So, accepting suggestion. Let's have a pizza is making suggestion, making offers, or making invitations, but that would be nice is accepting it. I don't feel like it, okay? I don't feel like it. I don't feel like a pizza now. Or I don't feel like eating, feel like doing something. Okay, very useful. I don't feel like eating pizza now. Or I don't fancy eating a pizza now. Let's say the lamb kebabs with a salad. D says that would be nice. I am also into it. I also like it. Okay, I am also to be into something. I am also into it. I don't feel like eating kebabs. Any suggestions? Question. Are there any suggestions? Okay. 7, shall we buy that shoulder bag for her as a present? That would be great. Yes. How about inviting her for a dinner? This is another suggestion. Yes, that would be nice. That would be great. 18A, why don't we eat out tonight? Why don't we eat out tonight? That's a good idea, or just good idea. Good idea. It's a good idea. That's a good idea. See, I'm afraid I am a bit busy at the moment. How about eating out tomorrow instead? That's a good idea too. That's a good idea too. Now, 19, would you like? Would you like to go fishing today? Would you like to go fishing today? Yes, okay. Yes, I'd love to. No, I'm afraid I can't. I have to see the manager this afternoon. Would you like to go kayaking or canoeing tomorrow? Yes. Okay, I'd love to. That's a good idea. 28. What about or how about playing table tennis now? It's a great idea. Well, great idea. It's great, is enough. Sorry, I can't. I have to join a meeting. What about going to the cinema or movie theater in American English tomorrow? It is great. It is good. Shall we walk along the river? Shall we walk along the river? Yes, that sounds brilliant. Or that is brilliant. That is great. That sounds great. Okay. I'd love to, but now, but changes the positive reply to negative. I'd love to is positive, okay? I'd love to, comma, but I have to meet my grandfather. Shall we go bowling this afternoon? This afternoon? Yes, that sounds good. That sounds great. 22. Why don't we clean the boat? Why don't we clean the boat? Okay, that sounds nice too. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm afraid I can't. I have to talk to my children about their homework. Why don't, or I have to be busy. I have to be busy with my children about their homework. Why don't we go fishing tomorrow? Okay, that sounds great too. That sounds great as well. How about or what about some pictures? Yeah, it's a question. So how about taking some pictures? Yes, that sounds excellent. I'd love to, but I am taking the children to the botanic garden. How about drawing some pictures there? Yes, that sounds good. Okay. But if you want to refuse, I'd love to, but I have to study mathematics today. Okay, 24. Would you like me? Would you like me? Do you want me? Do you wanna me? Do you wanna me tidy the rooms? Would you like me to tidy the rooms? Do you want me to tidy the rooms? But do you wanna me? Do you wanna me tidy the rooms? Yes, that sounds brilliant too. How about cooking something instead? Yes, that sounds great too. Okay. 25A. Let's go to the pharmacy or let's go to the chemists together. Okay, let's. No, let's not. Okay. Accepting is with okay, let's. Refusing is with no, let's not. Means, let's not means, no, let's not means. You can give a complete answer or you can give an extra suggestion. Let's go to a mall or shopping center with a pharmacy in it. Yes. Let's go to a mall and let's go to the mall and I know that there is a pharmacy in that mall. So let's go to a mall with a pharmacy in it. Okay, 26A. Shall we go to the dentist together? Why not? Yes, okay. Yes, let's. Yes, let's is enough. But why not is also good. Yes, okay. Yes, all right. I'd love to, but I can't I'd love to, but I can't. I'm going to apply for a job. Shall we go there tomorrow? Why not? It's also possible to go there tomorrow. 27a. I am going to plant some fruit trees. Do you want to come with me? Okay, I will. I'd love to. -1 is like this. I'd love to, but I can't. I have to finish my project on refining the environment. Do you want to help me? Okay, I'd love to. Yes. Do you want to help me? Yes, I'd love to. 28. Would you like to come and see my project? That would be lovely. Thank you. Thanks very much. I'd love to, but I'm afraid I ought to check my project. Would you like to help me to control it? That would be lovely. I'd love to. Yes, I'd love to. Okay, quiz time. Please choose the correct alternative. Question 1. Gürcan never wants to buy new things. Never, although it is negative. Do you see the difference? For example, if it is like this, for example, Gürcan doesn't want. Yes, we say Gürcan doesn't want. Want, no S, with no S. But here, although there is never, we use S. Okay? Gürcan never wants to buy new things, but his children, so it is present tense. E, always do. E is true. 2a, I used to, in the past, I used to share my toys with my friends, so in the past, but I didn't. B is true. Alternative B is correct here. 3, you have to see a dentist. Okay, you have to see a dentist, but I am sure you, which one? Of course, it's about the future, so we choose A. I am sure, but I am sure you won't. 4, Charles said he had saved enough money before he bought the villa. Yes, Charles said he had saved enough money before he bought the villa, but I don't think he had saved enough money before he bought the villa, but I don't think he does. He did. That can. He had saved enough money before he bought a villa, but I don't think he did. Yes. Let's have some tea blank blank. Let's have some tea. Which one is true? It starts with let's, so shall we? Okay, let's start. Let's have some tea, shall we? Okay. Shall we have some tea? Yes, let's. Okay. So let's have some tea, shall we? Now, vocabulary building. Yes, manipulation. Manipulate somebody into doing something, mainly disapproving. It has a negative meaning, manipulation. Means controlling someone or something to your own advantage, to your own benefit, often unfairly or dishonestly. For example, the incident revealed that the incident make it clear that Tony manipulated Jack manipulate somebody into doing something. Tony manipulated Jack into buying many gadgets which Jack didn't need. Why is it unpleasant to manipulate the others? Of course, it is not acceptable. It's not an ethical behavior. What did Carol do? Carol manipulated society into donating her own firm. This is a corruption. A, surveillance. Surveillance means the careful watching of a person or place, especially by the police. What does surveillance camera mean? Surveillance camera is the gadget that we use for surveillance. Okay. Why do the police keep a place under surveillance? Why do they keep a place under surveillance? They keep a place under surveillance because of a possible crime or to prevent a possible crime. To be able to prevent a possible crime, or for preventing a possible crime, for being able to prevent a possible crime. Let me write crime here too, because of a possible crime is enough, in fact. Yes. Police do this. Okay. Do this careful watching. Define and describe. Yes, we have to know them. In fact, they are similar to each other. Define means as a verb to express the essential nature of something. To express the essential, important nature, characteristics, features of something. Describe means if you describe a person, object, event, or situation, you say what they are like, or you say what happened, you portray them, you depict them, you characterize them, okay? If you describe something. For example, if you do not introduce and describe yourself, if you neglect it, other people will introduce and describe you. So don't let it to others. Don't let this introduction and description to others. Do it yourself. Okay, do it yourself. Do it by yourself. Okay, means introduce and describe yourself. Or this is also a good sentence, a model sentence. If you do an example sentence, if you do not identify and introduce yourself, others will identify and introduce you. Identify, do you see the relation between identity and identify? Yes. Identify means tell something about identity, okay, of someone or of you. Okay. End up is a beautiful, I think it's a bit difficult to understand, but it's very useful and I hear it very much, very often while I am watching some videos. Yes, end up. Plus, like, we can use like as with, in, or gerund verb ing. Yes, eventually, finally, be, not be, to be or being. Yes, let me write instead of gerund, and end up here doing something, yes, being, not be, end up to be, to do, or being, doing. To be, to do, or being, doing, end up, being, doing, end up, to do, or to. No, it's okay, yes, end up. Finally, be, yes, eventually, finally, no, I can't remember examples now, but okay, have something. Yeah, this is not plus. Okay, semicolon here. Okay, this is explanation. Okay, okay, okay. Now I am aware of it now. Okay, I have just recognized it. End up means eventually, finally, be, do, or have something. This is this. Yes. Okay. Now let's read the example sentence carefully. A. Sarah ended up like your grandma. Yes. Okay. Or let's do it one by one. Sarah ended up as a doctor, for example. Sarah studied for years and Sarah ended up as a doctor. Okay. Sarah ended up with a diploma. Okay. Sarah ended up in a hospital, but not as a patient, as a doctor. Okay. Ended up in a hospital. Sarah ended up examining and treating the patients, the sick people at the hospital. Okay, ended up doing something. Gerund, yes. Okay, it means eventually, finally, Sarah was like her grandmother. Sarah Eventually, finally, Sarah was a doctor. Yes. Eventually, finally, Sarah was examining the patients. Okay. Treating the patients. In the end, Sarah was treating people. Okay. Means Sarah ended up treating people. Finally, Sarah was in a hospital. Okay, it means let's express it and end up. In the end, Sarah ended up in a hospital after many years. Okay, I think it's clear. Who ended up like his or her dietitian? Jacob ended up like his dietitian. Okay. You wanted to travel or you wanted to excurse a lot last year. You did it. Okay. Where did you end up in? I ended up in Milano. He was a freedom fighter. Yes, let's just imagine the situation, the context. He was a freedom fighter. Imagine an imaginary hero, imaginary character, person, individual. He was a freedom fighter and Democrat. But after a few years, he came to power and he ended up as an autocrat. Okay? Or he ended up being an autocrat. Okay. He found himself as an autocrat. However, he was a Democrat in the past. He was a freedom fighter. Okay. Tom ended up, Gerald, ended up doing something. Okay. Tom ended up building a bridge. What did Peter end up doing? Peter ended up editing articles. What did Nadir end up with? Nadir ended up with a beautiful house. Where did Nadir end up in? Nadir ended up in a beautiful house because of his effort, diligence, hardworking. Okay. Now, Yes, thank you for watching. I hope it was useful. And let me read this note. Note, please. My aim is to form documents about English acquiring from beginner to advanced levels, both as written and spoken forms. You can find the link of the written lesson presentations of each video in the description box of it. I hope you make use of them. I hope you will make use of them and they will be useful for you. Okay. Now, bye for now and see you later.